possible to make a creamy popsicle without milk with only 2 ingredients? If you're looking for an economical and different recipe, you've come to the right place. In today's video, I'll teach you a popsicle that's super economical and delicious. Oh, and this recipe also doesn't use ice cream stabilizer. And at the end, I'll teach you a bonus recipe for a fruit pineapple popsicle without milk. So stay with me to check out these 2 incredible recipes to add to your menu and sell a lot. Let's go to the step-by-step. I'm not going to use the blender because I don't want too much foam. But if you prefer, you can use the blender. I'll start by adding 1 cup of sugar to the bowl. Take the chance to leave your like at the start of the video so you don't forget. And if you're new and just arriving here, I invite you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next recipes. There's a new video every day on this channel. And the secret for this popsicle to become creamy, even without ice cream stabilizer, without milk, with only 2 ingredients, is this powdered drink mix in soursop flavor. If you make it with another powdered drink flavor, you won't get the same result, okay? It won't be as creamy as this. And that's because soursop, the fruit itself, is already quite creamy. When it's the powdered drink, it's no different. It already gives a creaminess to the popsicle. So that's why I'm not going to add ice cream stabilizer. But if you want to add ice cream stabilizer, you can. 1 tablespoon. I'll show you at the end the result of this frozen popsicle. You'll see the creaminess it gets. I use 2 packets of powdered drink mix in soursop flavor. I'll mix well. Next, I'll add 1 liter of filtered water and mix well. And that's it, people. The base will already be ready. Just fill the bag and put it in the freezer. And if you love working with popsicles and want always to have different and delicious recipes on hand, you need to get my ebook with 100 gourmet popsicle recipes. There you'll have a complete guide to increase your sales with exclusive recipes. And by buying the ebook, you also get 50 bonus recipes of fit, detox, alcoholic, and economical popsicles. It's the perfect combo to boost your sales and make a lot. To get yours, just access the link in the video description and in the pinned comment. And it turned out like this. I'll use bag size 5x24 and I'll put 100 milliliters of base in each bag. It yielded 10 units. Now I'll take it to freeze and I'll show you the frozen result. I'm back with the frozen popsicle result. And after I show the result, don't close the video yet because I'll teach you the fruit pineapple popsicle without milk. And look how easy it cuts, folks. The popsicle is very soft and it does get creamy, even without ice cream stabilizer. But remember what I said? It's with this powdered drink flavor. Okay, because soursop already gives creaminess, if you use another flavor, it won't be as creamy. Okay, I hope you liked this recipe. Now let's go to the bonus recipe. I'll start by adding 1 cup of sugar to the pan. Here, I'm using refined sugar. Refined sugar, folks, gives a better result to the popsicle. It will make it creamier. But if you don't have refined sugar, you can use granulated. The difference is small. 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer. For those who want the grams, it's 15 grams of ice cream stabilizer. The next step is to mix the stabilizer well with the sugar. This is a cooked base, wonderful for making water-based popsicles. Next, I'll add 1.5 liters of room temperature filtered water. I'll leave the full ingredient list in the video description. Now just mix very well before taking to the heat. I mixed until the sugar dissolved. I mixed well. The sugar dissolved. Now I'll put it on medium heat until the base starts to boil. It's a quick process depending on your stove. In less than 10 minutes, this base is ready, so it doesn't use much gas. There isn't much to do here. Just stir occasionally and wait for the base to boil. When the base boils, I'll show you. The base has started to boil. Now just lower the heat and leave it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then turn off the heat and wait for the base to cool completely. I've already turned off the heat, and this is the consistency of the base while still hot. I'll let it cool completely and then I'll show the consistency to you. While the base cools, we'll prepare the pineapple to add to the base. To make the pineapple popsicle, you need to cook the pineapple first, okay? Because if you just blend the pineapple pulp into the base, it will turn bitter afterwards and you'll lose the whole recipe. So I'll put a large pineapple, chopped, without that hard core in the middle, into the pan. When choosing the pineapple, pick one that's very ripe, yellowish, but not soft when you press it. It should be firm. That way the pineapple will be great for making the popsicle. Now, with the pineapple, I'll also add 1 cup of granulated sugar. That's why I put only 1 cup of sugar in the base. The next step is to stir and cook the pineapple over medium heat until it's very soft and yellowish. If you didn't know, pineapple must be cooked, okay? I've seen several recipes on YouTube where people just blend it. But if you do that, you'll spoil your recipe. It's necessary to cook the pineapple first. I'm sure if you make pineapple juice and leave it a while in the fridge, it gets bitter, right? So it's important to do the cooking step. I'll let it cook and I'll be back to show the correct point. Look, the pineapple is nicely yellow and has reduced a lot of the water it released. Now I'll turn off the heat. It looks like this. The syrup has reduced well. As you saw, it wasn't necessary to add water. Pineapples release a lot of liquid. I'll transfer the pineapple to another container and wait for it to cool completely before adding it to the base. The smell of cooked pineapple filled the kitchen. I love that smell. Bass completely cold. Folks, it will look like this. As a consistency, as you can see, it doesn't look like water. It looks like a real popsicle base. This base is incredible. Wonderful. With it, you can make any popsicle flavor. I'll put the cooked pineapple in the blender. Remember, the pineapple has cooled completely. I'll put it in the blender and add only a little of that base to blend, because afterwards I'll pass the pineapple through a sieve. I'll add only a bit of base so there's not too much foam. Then I'll add the rest and mix. After blending, pass it through a sieve. I'll pass it and add it to the remaining base and then just mix. Now some suggestions. As you can see, it's pretty light in color because I used only the pineapple. If you want to add a few drops of colorant or even one packet of powdered drink to increase color and flavor intensity, that's up to you. But since I wanted a very natural popsicle, I didn't add colorant, powder, or flavoring. The flavor is wonderful. For me, it's perfect that way. Pineapple makes a lot of foam, right? Even after sieving and blending with just a little base, it made foam. So I'll let it rest a bit and then remove the excess foam with a spoon. I've already removed the foam. Now it's time to fill the bags. I'll put only 100 milliliters of base in each bag. I'll use bags size 5 by 24. I'm putting 100 milliliters because I think it's a good economical size. But quantities and bag size are your choice. Stay until the end because I'll show the frozen result. I always show the final result to prove the recipes work, so don't miss the result. This is how the popsicle turned out. I'll cut the excess bag for a nicer finish. I finished filling the bags and the yield was 12 popsicles. Remember, I used bags 5 centimeters wide by 24 centimeters long. Bag size affects yield, as does how much you put in each bag. I'll freeze them and come back to cut one so you can see inside. I'm back. It's the moment of truth. Let's cut one. Does it really stay creamy? That's what you'll see. From the ease of cutting, you can tell it's creamy. I really like this base, made with water. This is one of my favorite bases. Look how soft it is. I won't say it creates 0 ice crystals. That would be a lie. This recipe is made with water and doesn't have any fat source, which is what usually makes a popsicle creamy. But this popsicle doesn't freeze like a block of ice. It's soft. It may have tiny ice crystals, but very small ones. That's the result of today's recipe. I really hope you liked it. I'll leave now. A kiss and see you in the next video.